Well, I'm Selina, and today I'm going to introduce a kind of fallacy called "if by whiskey." What is "if by whiskey"? Its definition is that people use ambiguous speech trying to take the bold stand of an issue. Why is whiskey? This is came from a lawyer called Noah Sweet. In 1966, Noah was asked to express his own opinion upon the issue of whether to legalize alcohol. However, in Noah's speech, he did not deliver his own thought. He just said something meaningless, something that all of us have known. For instance, in his speech, he said that if whiskey was devil's drink, we should against it. But if whiskey was the oil of conversation and enable people to magnify their joy, he would support it. But this is meaningless because all of us know that if whiskey was a good thing, we definitely will support it, and if it was bad thing, we of course will not approve it. But the government want him to be professional and to give some suggestion that it is useful. So this kind of speech was not really so useful. This experience, people would say the method that people use speech to take both sides of an issue as if by whiskey facility. Yes, and I think this kind of situation often happens in our own life. For instance, in my family, when my parents have arguments, they often want me to take a stand. But under that kind of situation, I would just say that I would just say something won't irritate any one of them. I would say something ambiguous. For instance, I will say that I will tell to my mom that yes, I agree with what you just talked about, but I also support what they just say, something like this, and take no stand, and it would make any one of them angry. So this is also a kind of example of if by whiskey fallacy. And also I found another example on the internet. There's a sentence and it used the method of if by whiskey fails. The sentence goes like this: the burden of this preferential interest rate for government retirees is placing too great a pressure on the Treasury. We cannot let this monthly pension for a few bankrupt us out, but we must also aware that we made a promise to these people. We must not go back on our own word and break our promise to them, because their future are staked to what we promised. So what's the point of this sentence? To whether to continue the patient or not, he did not point out. So this is an example of if by whiskey fallacy. And also this is the end of my speech, and hope you can have more comprehensive understanding of this kind of fallacy, and hope you enjoy my speech. Thank you.